We want to take people out to League City now, where there's a news conference underway. The first time we're actually hearing from Bay Area communities and the mayors there. We're talking about mayors from Kemah and Seabrook and Lamarck and Dickinson and others. Let's listen in.
Good afternoon. My name is Bob Mitchell. I'm the president of the Bay Area Houston Economic Partnership, and I want to thank everybody for being here today. I also want to thank Gwen Griffin and Stacy Surratt for pulling this press conference together so quickly for us. They've done a tremendous job. And on behalf of the 13 cities in the Bay Area Houston, again, we want to thank you for being here. You know, since the storm passed on Saturday, there's been little information about this particular region. We need your help to get the information out to the residents of this region and these cities, and there's about 500,000 in this region that we need to communicate with each one of these cities. As you know, the hurricane battered southeast Texas 4 days ago, leaving widespread devastation. Our region wraps Galveston Bay, one of the hardest hit areas. Many of our communities were severely damaged. We know the recovery process will be slow. With that said, Bay Area Houston is known for a region of getting things done. Despite all the damage and the overwhelming rebuilding process that awaits us, our residents and businesses are right now moving forward to make this community the great community has always been. Today we have 11 mayors and city managers with us, and each will give you a brief update on the impact of their city and some valuable information that residents in each community need to know. These include the city of Clear Lake Shores, Dickinson, El Lago, Friendswood, Houston, Kemah, League City, Nassau Bay, Seabrook, Taylor Lake Village, and Webster. Unfortunately, due to some communication issues, and I think we've all dealt with that the last couple of days, LaPorte and Pasadena are not going to be able to be with us. But we need to keep them in our thoughts and prayers as we move along. They're a very important cog in this region. I'm also pleased to announce that Congressman Nick Lampson will be here. He's on his way. And also we have County Commissioner Sylvia Garcia, as well as County Judge for the City of Houston, Harris County, Emmett. Sorry about that. I did speak with Judge Jim Yarborough this morning, and he was going to try to get somebody here. He's having a difficult time doing that. We all know what he's dealing with down there. We've all got problems, but I think his problems might be a little bit bigger than most of ours. And finally, we'll hear from Jim Darnell from CenterPoint Energy about the efforts to restore the electrical service to our area. How it's going to work is I'm going to introduce the cities in alphabetical order and have them speak. But before I do that, I want to introduce Harris County Commissioner Precinct 2, Sylvia Garcia.
Thank you so much. First of all, let me just thank BAHEP for organizing this and thank the judge for coming over. I think it was really important for the message to get out from these communities about what has happened. I think you all heard me say before the storm that this area is Hurricane Alley. Well, this time it was more than an alley. I mean, we were hit right smack in the face at the front door. We always get hit hardest and we get hit first, and obviously that happened this time. As a county, we've been there to provide support to all our cities. We've been doing a lot of work clearing roads, removing debris, and getting ready for the reentry to secure the areas and to make sure that our cities have everything they have in East Harris County to ensure that the residents come back. In the unincorporated areas, we've been doing a lot of work, working with all the small individual communities to make sure that they can get around and that they can get food and water and ice through the pod system. I've worked real hard to ensure that we have good geographic coverage to make a pod as easily accessible as possible to everyone in our area. Additionally, all I can tell you is this: we're working real hard and very together to make sure that we can bring all our residents back and that we can have a really full and speedy recovery. This is really no different sometimes than someone being ill at your home. You just wish them well, and you do everything they can to make sure they have a good, successful recovery. To that end, I've asked FEMA to give us an advance so that we can work and get our precinct together to the tune of $100 million. This would be an advance that would let us draw down from that pot rather than going directly to our general fund of the county to ensure that we get dollars as quickly as possible so that we not only clean up our precinct and get it ready, but also to assist any of our cities that might need help. We'll be working together with FEMA to ensure that everybody gets the housing and emergency assistance that they can, and we'll be working with the judge and all the mayors to make sure that Precinct 2 in East Harris County is back on its feet as quickly as possible. Now we'll turn it over to the alphabetical order of all our mayors.